Hey guys, Urban Combat Survivor here. This one's actually going to be a video response to a guy named Lambdog76. I don't really know. I don't really know his stances too well on a lot of things. I haven't seen many of his videos, just a few. But from what I've seen, he seems like a level-headed guy, and it seems like he's a thinker. So he put out a video just earlier today, I believe, and it's called News Media and Corruption. Go check out that video. This is going to be a response to that. I don't know Lambdog76 if you know shall not be infringed, but I'm going to respond the same way him and I have been doing back and forth, and that's basically I'm just going to talk directly to you. You said that that you think that media corruption is about ad revenue. I'm going to have to disagree on that point pretty damn strongly, because if you look at all the evidence, if you look at what's been going on, it doesn't support the theory that this is about ad revenue. The New York Times readership has dropped significantly. As they have gotten more openly biased, they've lost readers. The same is true for newspapers across the country, to the point that the government's going to bail them out. The government has to pay for radio stations like NPR that present this radical left-wing view. Now, it's not just that. It's not just the one side that's like this, but I'm using that as an example, so don't think I'm leaning one way or the other on this. But the free market is going to decide for you whether or not they want to hear what you have to say. So long as they don't have an alternative, that's not the case. All these guys are blaming the internet for the ratings. I mean, channels 3, 6, and 10, one show on Fox News at night, Bill O'Reilly, I was reading an article about this. The Bill O'Reilly show actually gets equivalent ratings. This guy's on cable, and he gets equivalent ratings to channels 3, 6, and 10, or, you know, whatever they are, ABC, NBC, CBS. Those are the channels in Philly that I'm calling. But the reality is these guys are losing viewers. They don't represent the views of the American people. Further, they don't even try to hide their bias at this point. They don't try to hide the fact that they think you're a retard. They don't even try to hide this anymore. I've done a couple of videos about this kind of thing, actually. If it was about money, why wouldn't they all be following the example of Fox News, who is utterly dominating? Because it's not about the money, it's about the agenda. They have an agenda. Now you could probably argue, and it would be all hypothetical, this is unprovable stuff, I mean, history will show, but you could probably argue that they're going for a long-term financial gain. The problem with that is so many of them are close to collapsing at this point that they're not going to be around to get any return that might be this hypothetical investment for the long term. So the reality is they've shown repeatedly they don't care. The New York Times going down, LA Times going down, Chicago Tribune going down, Boston Globe going down. I think the Boston Globe isn't doing as bad as the others, but anyway, the point is these guys have an agenda. They're presenting things as news that are basically op-ed pieces. It used to be that the opinion stuff was kept in the op-ed pages. That's no longer the case, and people are pissed off about it. And the reality is Fox News came along, and what it did was gave people a taste, whether you like them or not. It gave people a taste of what journalism used to be. Now, I know there's a bunch of opinion shows on there, just like there are on all those stations, but their hard news is straight down the middle. And even most of their opinion shows that I've watched when I had time, they at least bring someone intelligent that can actually present the debate from both sides of the story. You know, you watch CNN, they'll get the person that furthers their agenda, and they're going to find somebody who's eloquent and looks good on camera. And then for the other side, they're going to find somebody who sounds like an idiot, who stumbles and bumbles and stutters and isn't able to make points. They do this. They've shown this repeatedly. CNN, MSNBC has, 4 people watching it at this point? Because of that. Because they were so in the tank. So I don't think it's about money, because they're losing money. They're losing money hand over fist. I think they have an inability to turn their mindset and realize that they don't have a lock on the American people. We can go on the internet now and we can find both sides of the story. We can find all shades of gray on both sides of the story with a little search on Google. And it's killing them. It's killing their industry. The internet isn't killing them because people are getting their news for free. The internet is killing them because they're actually getting news on the internet. So, you know, YouTube, conversations like this. There are people that are doing news stories on YouTube. There are blogs all over the place. I don't think it's about money. I do agree that we should watch the other side. If you're right wing, you should listen to NPR sometimes. If you're left wing, you should listen to Rush Limbaugh sometimes. If for no other reason than to know fully what the other side of the debate really is, present it from their side. That's the only way you're really going to get the whole thing. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to make this video and just throw it out there. I mean, I just disagree. These venues aren't making money. They're not making money on these ads. They're not getting the ads. The ones who are getting the ads are the ones that are actually trying to present both sides of the story. So why are they stalwartly refusing to stop presenting everything with an extreme bias, an extreme agenda? Because in the end, they think we're too stupid. They don't understand yet that the American people have moved into the digital age mentally. And now that that's happened, the free market's going to decide. They either adjust or they die, and that's it. So I just thought I'd throw my pair of pennies in there. So Urban Combat Survivor, signing off.